Hello everybody and welcome to the 2023 April leafcutter update. These right here are my Atta Mexicana and oh boy, they have been through quite a bit. So if we just look at the setup today, we have two Wakooshi pots. These are not the prototypes, these are the finished product. And you may ask, wait, why is there tape up here? Well, I got one of the, maybe even the first version that was sent out, at least one of the first five or something. And back then they weren't sealed with glue or silicone or whatever Wakooshi does to make them sealed. So basically these have both been reused, and I had to take them out and clean them. And when I did that, they become very loose, and just to be sure that I didn't have any problems, I put a little bit of tape around them. But yeah, for those who don't know, oh boy, this colony have been through a lot. So last time I made a proper update on them, they were living all the way over here. They had like 5 pots. It was all messy. It was completely crazy. I had daily escapes because there was so many small DIY solutions. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to ditch the entire setup, put them in one container. And they did so well in that container for about 2 or 3 weeks. Because then they started having trash in that container and the colony just looked like it was dying. And to be honest, I thought the queen was dead because they were so weird. And one last attempt to save the colony, I built the setup we have right here. You can see that this right here is a fungus pot. This is a fungus pot. And this was meant to be a trash pot because this colony never, ever wants to walk far with their trash. They always want to take the trash right nearby and even sometimes on the fungus. That's why I decided to give them a trash pot right here. Now, as you can see, we do have fungus in here, but it's not meant to be in here for long. They do have a little bit of trash, but they also took it outside, so I don't know what will be in this forever. It's not meant to have trash in there, that is for sure. Now, if we look at the colony right here, we can see that it's very white fungus. We don't have that much freshly grown fungus, and that's because I am population, or not, I'm controlling the size, basically. Long-term goal is to get a different setup, the new Wakooshi Leaf cutter system, once that releases, who knows where, who knows when. The rumors are currently like around Antandco they will be shown or something. I don't know, to be honest, but yeah, Antandco is a few weeks away and hopefully we'll get a little bit of a glimpse of the new products right there. But basically, this is here is, it's not a temporary setup because it works so well, but it's not long-term either. You can see right here, I really want to make sure the setup was so safe because they kept escaping in the old setup. So I've taped all the tubes, so there's no way the ants can escape from these tubes. I say no way, but they can probably escape sometime soon either way. We still have the long pipe going all the way around, all the way up and going over here to where my recording studio is. I have all of my recording equipment over there. Not all, I also have some of that over there, but yeah, the messy corner is right down there. But yeah, this is of course the massive Outworld that you may have seen from the last main channel video. And yeah, this is the colony. They are not that active at the moment because again, I'm feeding them leaves, a big bag of leaf once every 4 days or so. And that's pretty much how I feed them. Now, to make sure that they are well hydrated, this was especially important during the winter. I give them 2 of these antimatter liquid feeders, and they could empty this in days before. In like 2 or 3 days, they would empty both of these in winter because the leaves were so dry. An interesting thing I often see when I come home is this death circle. Sorry guys, right here. We pretty much have a death circle going on every day, and that's also kind of why I thought that the queen was dead, because they kept doing this. To be honest, I have not seen this in 2 or 3 days, but yeah, it's happened again, and pretty much I need to break it and stop them. But since the first day I did this video or the setup, we had a lot of escape issues because this right here wasn't there, so it was just all the way up there. And I talked with Richard from Ant Antics because he has a similar setup, and he told me you need to go vertically up and vertically and horizontally. Because we want that vertically up, and even more important, we want them to be completely upside down up here. There is both olive oil on this part and also on this part. We have PTFE up in the top, olive oil in the bottom to make sure that they can't escape. You can see they put sand on it, so I have to reapply it quite frequent. The same if we go down here into corners, you can see that they are testing the corners right here. So they are in here trying to escape, and it's also something I have to make sure I follow up quite often. Now, if they were managed to escape, they would go all the way down here, where they would be hit with a moat. Yes, we do have a little water moat down here, so hopefully the day they escape, they won't come further than this, or at least the workers that come over will probably be workers crawling right here along the tail and fall, and that wouldn't be nearly as bad as if they trailed down and escaped like they have done in the past. I have had, this is 100% the colony that I've had the most escapes with. With the old setup, they were escaping pretty much daily. 5 times a week, I would have to go in and do something with the old setup. The new setup have worked flawlessly, nothing wrong over there. And this setup right here, with the legs here on the bottom on, well, I don't know, rocks, stones, and with this vertically going up and down, this setup works really well because I get all of the joy of seeing them cut leaves whenever I'm feeding them. Should maybe have done that for this video, but you can get another video soon. This over here is the trash pile. Now, this is considerably smaller after I changed the setup, so I think the setup just works so much better for the colony now, because now this is what they've done in around 1 week, whereas before they would have like this in 2 days. So it's gone a lot. It's been a lot better. That's all I want to say. Of course, this colony was, we talked a little bit about Richard from Ant Antics, who helped me with some thoughts. This colony was, of course, initially bought or gifted from Ant Antics. So this colony was from Ant Antics. So yeah, be sure to check them out. And this colony is now about, I mean, are they 2 years now? I think they may be 2 years, but if we look in here, we still have an insane amount of brood. Since the big die-off, before I changed the setup, we did have a lot of majors. We don't have nearly as many now, but you can see we do still have some big majors up here. But to be honest, the interesting thing is after I made this new setup, the fungus is a lot more white. I don't see that newly grown fungus, and I think it's not humid enough, but luckily this is the Wakooshi one, so I've just hydrated this like 10 minutes ago before I started this recording, so that's why it's full. But of course, I mean, I look at the fungus is not dead, so I know the colony is managing. Don't know what's going on in here. I don't know, rather the colony, I don't know if the fungus have changed since they've aged, because they have really changed the fungus building structure. I don't know, the queen should also be in this pot right here, and it's quite interesting. After I built this, they have moved the brood down all winter long. They had brood in layers and layers and layers up here, just tons of brood. And now, I mean, we have a small fungus line, but it's not at all what we had a few weeks back, a few months back almost. So the colony is really doing well. I don't know what to do with these death circles. I mean, I go in and stop them, like to smack this in, but it just starts again a little bit later. So it's a little bit strange. Now they are also trying to grab a whole cig in from their last feed, so they are very interesting. But yeah, guys, I don't know. There's not really much to say. The thing is, I want to kind of get this away so I can get my table back. But this is also some of the coolest thing I have in the entire ant room. And I have a table over here for recording. So yeah, I'm a little bit 50-50, but I do really love that I can go in and touch them. And TikTok loves it, that it's just one big open thing. And I really love it as well. I mean, it's a dream setup, and it still is. And now that this over here has been fixed, everything is just happy days for this Atta Mexicana colony. So again, if you want to keep a colony like this, the specific requirements is they need an insanely high humidity, 99% always, but they also need between 24 to 26 degrees. And of course, my ant room right here is heated by this bad boy. I need to get something better. I have something I need to purchase, but been lazy. But yeah, guys, that has been a little update on the Atta Mexicana April 2023. I thought that they would die a few weeks back, and look at them today. They are doing extremely well. So all I want to say is thank you all very much for watching this video. I'm just going to take this away so we can take a thumbnail picture. If you have any questions, well, send them in the comments and I'll try to answer it. I kind of want to do a little bit where I see, now I've gone over a lot of these different ants. I've gone over all of these all the way over here, except for the Solenopsis who've moving at the moment. So spoiler alert for the Solenopsis update. But I kind of want to do these extra channel videos where I also go in and answer a lot of your questions, like the live stream I did a few weeks back with the bull ants. So yeah, let me know if you have some questions for this specific species, and I may do a video where I just go in and reply kind of like this video right here. And if we just go into selfie mode, I want to say thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to check out the merch. There will be a link in the description. I've not set my hair because I went showering like 15 minutes ago. Nah, that's a lie. 1 hour ago. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much for watching this Atta Mexicana update, and see you all in another video. Bye!